It's been way too long, holding this back. Every time I almost said it, I laughed it off. I don't know when it got like this, somewhere between those casual texts and all the nights you crossed my mind for no real reason, just again. You call me up, I'd act so cool, like it was nothing, like I'm good. But truth is, every conversation stayed a little longer than it should. And I know you probably don't see it, the way I replay what you said. Or maybe you do and we both scared to take it there instead. So tonight I'm done playing safe, done acting like it's all okay. If I say it out loud, will it change? 'Cause keeping it in got me breaking. Can I be honest? I think about you often, more than I wanted, more than I planned. Can I be honest? I'm tired of being cautious. I know it sounds awkward, but damn, I think I might want you more than I should do, yeah. Can I be honest? I try to keep it real low-key, no pressure, no weird energy. But every time somebody asks me, I freeze and change the subject quick. 'Cause what if I say what's on my mind and you don't look at me the same? What if I risk this whole thing now and somehow lose you anyway? So I've been sitting here in between, too much and not enough, wanting something real with you but scared to call that bluff. So tonight I'm done holding back, no more hiding in the what ifs. If this gets messy then so be it, at least you'll know what this is. Can I be honest? I think about you often, more than I wanted, more than I planned. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I'm tired of being cautious. I know it sounds awkward, but damn, I think I might want you more than I should do, yeah. Can I be honest? Maybe I said this too late, maybe I should have been straight. Maybe you already knew by the way I came through. Maybe this changes nothing, maybe it changes everything. I just got tired of pretending you're not already in for me. Can I be honest? I think about you often, more than I wanted, more than I planned. Can I be honest? I'm done being so cautious. If I sound a little lost, I am. But if you feel this too, like I've been feeling you, then can I be honest? Can I be honest for real this time? I've been quiet about this for too long. I think I'm ready now. Just tell me if I'm alone in it. I've been acting normal when you're around, like I don't notice every little thing you do. But I do, yeah I do. And I catch myself thinking, maybe you feel it too. Or maybe I'm just hoping. I don't really know how to say it smooth, so I'm just saying it straight. If I'm wrong, I'll deal with it later, but I can't keep holding it in like this. Not with you. I like you, I do. I don't know how else to say it. I like you, it's true, and I've been trying not to say. So if you feel it too, don't sit in this alone. Just say it back, back, say it back, say it back, 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 back. I replay our conversations in my head, wondering if I missed something obvious. Like maybe you already showed me and I just didn't read it right. Or maybe I'm reading too deep again, I always do that. But I don't usually feel this calm talking to someone like you. And that's what's messing with me, because I don't wanna pretend there's nothing. I like you, I do. I don't know how else to say it. I like you, it's true, it's true. And I've been trying not to say it. So if you feel it too, don't leave me hanging in this. Just say it back, back, say it back, say it back, 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 back. I don't need a big answer, I don't need it perfect. Just don't leave me guessing when I finally say it. Like you, I do. I've been trying not to say it. I like you, it's true, but I can't keep hiding it. So if you feel it too, don't let me sit in this alone. Just say it back, back, say it back, say it back, say it back. I do. I've been trying not to say it. I like you, it's true, but I can't keep hiding it. So if you feel it too, don't let me sit in this alone. Just say it back, say it back, say it back, back, back. I guess now it's out there, no taking it back, 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 back.
I didn't notice it changing at first. It just did. Before you, I was just moving through my days. Nothing wrong, nothing really right either. Wake up, go out, come back, repeat. I didn't think much about it. I wasn't unhappy, just not really feeling anything either. Then you came in normal, like it wasn't a big deal, but it kinda was for me. Before you, I was just getting by. After you, I started feeling alive. It's not dramatic, it's just true. Everything shifted after you. I talk differently now, I notice things I didn't before. Even my quiet moments feel different, like there's something in them now. And I don't think I planned for that, it just happened. You didn't fix anything, you just made things feel lighter. Before you, I was just getting by. After you, I started feeling alive. It's not dramatic, it's just true. Everything shifted after you. I don't know what you call this, I'm not trying to label it. I just know I was one version of me before That's really all I know how to say it. It's late, I can't sleep. That's really it. I keep thinking I'm fine during the day. I stay busy, it works most of the time. But at night it's different. It gets quiet and you're just gone. I don't even do anything special. I just think about you. I miss you tonight. That's the truth. I wish you were here. That's all it is. I miss you tonight. Nothing deeper than that. I just miss you. I tried distractions, music, scrolling, whatever. It doesn't really help. It just comes back to you anyway. I wonder what you're doing. If you ever think about me like this, I miss you tonight. Nothing deeper than that. I just miss you. I miss you tonight. Nothing deeper than that. I just miss you. Tonight's just harder. We had something real, I know that. 'Cause fate don't feel this hard to lose. You were everything I needed, just still becoming you. I was trying to heal with open wounds I hadn't faced. So every time we got too close, love got tangled up in pain. It wasn't like a feeling, wasn't somebody else. Wasn't that we didn't want it, we just couldn't be it yet. And that's a different kind of heartbreak when love is there. But life says not like this instead. You were the right person at the wrong time, the right heart with the wrong timing. And I hate that love sometimes ain't enough when we both got growing left to do. You were my almost, my so close, my maybe in another life, right person, wrong time. I still think about who we could have been by now. If we met with less damage and more clarity somehow. Maybe if I found you later or you found me more whole, we could have been the kind of story people actually hold. But back then you needed space and I needed answers. We were both good people, just bad for each other's patterns. So I don't blame us, I just agree with perfect timing could have made of this. You were the right person at the wrong time, the right heart with the wrong timing. And I hate that love sometimes ain't enough when we both got growing left to do. You were my almost, my so close, my maybe in another life, right person, on time. Sometimes love isn't meant to stay. Sometimes it shows you it's possible someday. Maybe losing you was never failure, maybe it was life saying not yet. You were the right person at the wrong time. Still my favorite what if in my mind. 'Cause what we had was real enough to hurt, but not enough to survive where we were. You were my almost, my deep cut, my lesson in disguise. used to think healing would look more obvious, like one day I'd wake up and everything heavy would just be gone. But it's been slower than that, messier. Some days I'm proud of myself, some days I slip into old habits I thought I outgrew. And I'm learning, that doesn't mean I'm failing. I'm still becoming, still figuring it out, still learning how to be the person I keep talking about. And maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm not where I was, so I give myself credit for who I'm becoming. I'm still becoming, still figuring it out, still learning how to be the person I keep talking about. And maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm not where I was, so I give myself credit for who I'm becoming. There are parts of me I'm still trying to forgive, versions of me that survived the only way they knew how. I'm trying to love them too, not just the polished parts, because growth hasn't been about perfection. It's been about not giving up on myself. This time I'm still becoming, still figuring it out, still learning how to be the person I keep talking about. And maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm not where I was, so I give myself credit for who I'm becoming. I don't need to rush what's taking root. Some things grow stronger slow. I'm still becoming, that's enough for now. Not finished, not flawless, still worthy somehow. I used to think I had to arrive, but maybe life is just learning while I rise. I'm still becoming, and I'm proud of that. I think what kept me there was who I believed you could be, not who you were when things got hard, not who you were when I needed softness, but the version of you I kept building in my head from almost, from promises, from someday. But I needed more than potential, more than maybe when I'm ready, more than loving the person you could become while your present kept hurting me. I needed something real, not just possible. You had good in you, I know that. That's what made it harder, because leaving someone for who they are now feels confusing when you've seen glimpses of who they could be. But glimpses don't hold relationships together, consistency does. I stopped waiting for growth that only mattered when I was gone. I stopped loving future you more than I protected present me. I needed more than potential, more than hope but no action, because love shouldn't require constant imagination to feel safe. I needed you, and you kept giving me someday. I didn't leave because there was nothing there. I left because almost wasn't enough. I deserve better. I spent too much time calling less enough. Too much time making excuses for things I knew didn't feel right. I kept thinking being understanding and accepting anything, but it doesn't. And I'm finally learning there's a difference between patience and self-abandonment. I owe myself better choices, better love, better than begging for basic things and calling that trust. I owe myself peace, even if it costs people I wanted to keep, because I've lived on less and I know now I deserve better. I deserve better. This isn't anger, it's clarity. It's finally seeing that love shouldn't keep asking me to betray myself. So I'm raising the standard, not because I think I'm perfect, but because I know what it costs when I forget my worth. I owe myself better choices, better love, better than begging for basic things and calling that trust. I owe myself peace, even if it costs people I wanted to keep, because I've lived on less and I know now I deserve better. I can love deeply and still leave what dishonors me. Owe myself better, and I mean that now. And who I love and how I live and what I allow. I'm not asking for too much, I'm just done settling for too little. I owe myself better choices, better love, better than begging for basic things and calling that trust. I owe myself peace, even if it costs people I wanted to keep, because I've lived on less and I know now I deserve better. I owe myself that. I owe myself that. I remember when your words felt solid, before I had to question everything. Back when I believed you, love was way more simple then. You'd say I got you, and I never had to ask again. I would trust like it was easy, like breaking was impossible. You made honesty sound so natural. I ain't know people could fake it so comfortable. You looked me dead in my face, and somehow I thanked you for the lies, 'cause I was so deep in who you said you were, I missed who you really were inside. Back when I still called it love, back when I thought that was enough. Started catching little shifts, half-truths hidden in small things. You changed the way you held me before I even noticed what it means. I became someone I don't know, checking tones and second-guessing, turned into reading every silence, like my heart was some investigation. And the craziest part is I kept defending you to me, like if I loved you harder, you become the man you said you'd be. Now I miss who I was back when I believed you, before trust got complicated.
with you, that'd be easier. It's harder knowing I was sincere, and it breaks a little different when the pain ain't from goodbye, it's from realizing the person you loved was never really mine. Now I grieve the girl back when I believed you, when your words could calm me down, when your hands felt safe somehow. Before I had to learn how truth and damage both can look the same. I miss my peace back when I believed you. I don't miss you, just who I was before. You made doubt feel normal. No, 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 no. Nobody tells you growth can feel like grief too. I had to learn the hard way. Some lessons don't come soft. Some people teach you most by becoming who they're not. I kept thinking love meant staying, even when it cost my peace. Didn't know self-abandonment could wear the face of loyalty. I lost parts of me trying to hold on to things that were already slipping. And truth don't whisper gentle when denial's how you living. Now I see pain ain't always punishment. Sometimes it's redirection. Sometimes losing what you wanted shows you what you needed. I'm learning the hard truths, crying through the growth too. Some doors close 'cause they're supposed to. I'm learning the hard truths, not every loss will lose you. Sometimes heartbreak turns into breakthrough. I know better now than to confuse potential with reality, or call inconsistency. Maybe they just scared of me. I used to romanticize what kept me up at night. Now I protect my energy like peace is my birthright. And maybe that sounds colder, but really I got wise. 'Cause every scar taught something, every tear revised it. It changed me, but not into somebody bitter. Just someone who finally knows love should feel clearer. I'm learning the hard truths, crying through the growth too. Some doors close 'cause they're supposed to. I'm learning the hard truths, not every loss will lose you. Sometimes heartbreak turns into breakthrough. I don't regret who I was, I just needed pain to teach me boundaries. And now I thank what broke me down for showing me what builds me. I'm living the hard truth, still healing, still grown too. And I trust what letting go can do. I'm living the hard truth, and baby, here's the good news. What didn't end me finally introduced me to me, yeah. Some truths break you first, and they build you better. You made it look so easy, like losing me was nothing. I was showing up consistent, you were barely there at all. Funny how I kept on reaching while you let every effort fall. I made excuses for your distance, like maybe life was getting hard. But love ain't supposed to feel like begging just to not be ignored. You go quiet for days, then pop back and like nothing changed. And somehow I was supposed to act like that. Don't leave a mark, don't leave me changed. I started questioning myself, like maybe I was doing too much, till I realized you just got used to me caring more than you could. You acted like I didn't matter, like my heart was something casual, like I was easy to forget, easy to lose. You acted like I was replaceable, like my love was just convenient. Now you're just somebody I had to heal from. I felt that, and I won't forget. Yeah, I got tired of overthinking every silence, every switch, trying to read between your actions when the truth was obvious. You stopped valuing my presence, so I stopped giving access. And that's when you noticed what you had after treating me the least. It's right or losing me, finally made you speak. But I needed that version when I was still yours to keep. You acted like I didn't matter, like my heart was something casual, like I was easy to forget, easy to lose. You acted like I was replaceable, like my love was just convenient. Now you're just somebody I had to heal from. I used to think if I loved harder, you love better too. But some people don't see your worth till they can't reach you. You acted like I didn't matter, so I learned to matter to myself. And that hurt, but it healed too. You acted like I was forgettable. Now I'm everything you let slip. And you'll remember how I loved you when nobody does it like this. You made me feel small, so I loved and remembered I wasn't. I saw it coming before you did. You started changing in the little ways. Less I miss you, more delay. I know what distance looks like now. I learned that shit the hardest way. So before the ghosting, before the cold side of your bed, before I start unraveling, I'll leave with my heart instead. Maybe it's self-protection, maybe it's damage too, but I'd rather miss what could've been and lose myself to you. I got too good at goodbyes, too quick to read the signs. The second love gets shaky, I'm already out the door. Too good at goodbyes, leaving before I lose my mind. 'Cause staying too long once almost broke me for sure. I hate that healing did this, made me careful with my heart. Now every almost forever feels dangerous at the start. You call it running, I call it knowing when something don't feel right. 'Cause I remember what it cost me the last time I stayed blind. Still, there's a part of me that wonders what love looks like when fear don't drive. I got too good at goodbyes, too quick to read the signs. The second love gets shaky, I'm already out the door. Too good at goodbyes, leaving before I lose my mind. 'Cause staying too long once almost broke me for sure. I'm not proud of every exit, but survival taught me speed when love
I got too good at goodbyes, but I'm just trying to survive. Learn how to leave early from loving the wrong kind. Too good at goodbyes, yeah, I know it ain't always right, but I'd rather walk away than watch myself disappear this time. I didn't know losing you would bring me back to me. I held on longer than I should to something that kept breaking me. Called it love cause I was scared of what without you really means. I got so used to second place, to waiting on the bare minimum. You had me out and fighting for a version of us that never lived. And every time you pulled away, I blame myself instead. Like maybe if I gave you more, you love me how I begged. I had to lose you to love me. Had to break down to finally see I was holding on to pain, calling it loyalty, but letting go gave life back to me. I had to lose you to love me. Crazy how clear it gets when you ain't crying every night, when your peace ain't tied to whether somebody treats you right. I started hearing my own voice after yours stopped drowning mine, and healing looked a lot like choosing myself the whole damn time. Now I don't hate you, I just see you for what you couldn't be, and that truth says something free in me. I had to lose you to love me. Had to break down to finally see I was holding on to pain, calling it loyalty, but letting go gave life back to me. I had to lose you to love me. I thought losing us would ruin me, but losing me was worse. So I stopped pouring love into empty hands and finally put myself first. I had to lose you to love me. Had to unlearn what broke me. Now I know real love don't leave you empty, and walking away was how I saved me. I had to lose you to love me. Yeah. You were the lesson, I was the blessing. You said you would, and I believed you for way too long. You said you'd be there, said I never have to question us, said if it got hard, we work through and not give up. And maybe that's why I stayed longer than I should, holding on to words when your actions start being good. kept replaying things you used to say, like somehow promises could fix what changed. But the truth got harder to ignore every day. You stopped showing up, but I kept making space. You said you would, but you didn't, and that's what took me time to face. I kept holding on to who you were while who you became slipped away. You said you would, and maybe that's why it hurts so bad to finally stop believing. I made excuses, I filled in blanks, tried to make sense of all the space, convincing myself you were just busy, that love was still here even when it felt empty. But hope can hurt when you keep it too long, when you're waiting on effort that's already gone. And I hate how I stayed just because of what you said, when deep down I knew I should've trusted what you did instead. Yeah, you said you would, but you didn't, and that's what took me time to face. I kept holding on to who you were while who you became slipped away. You said you would, and maybe that's why it hurts so bad to finally stop believing. I think the hardest part wasn't losing you, it was losing the future I kept building around your words, and learning that promises mean nothing if they never live. You said you would, but you didn't, and now I finally see it clear. Your words were enough to keep me hopeful, but not enough to keep you here. You said you would, and I loved you enough to believe it, but now I love me enough to leave it. You said you would, I just wish I stopped listening sooner. You had good moments that kinda made me think maybe this could really be everything I needed. You knew how to say almost all the right things, knew how to make me feel seen right before you disappear again. And that was the hardest part, not that you were awful, just that you were almost what I asked for. You gave me enough to hold on, but never enough to feel safe. You almost loved me right, almost stayed, almost chose me in the ways I needed. You got so close to being everything, but almost still broke me. 'Cause almost good still hurts when it's not enough. I kept thinking maybe time will fix it, maybe someday. You love me how you meant to, but almost don't grow if somebody's comfortable giving just enough to keep you hopeful. So I stopped calling potential what it really wasn't, stop romanticizing the bare minimum. And yeah, you cared, but not in the way that made me feel chosen. You almost loved me right, almost stayed, almost chose me in the ways I needed. You got so close to being everything, but almost still broke me. 'Cause almost good still hurts when it's not enough. I don't hate you, I just had to stop confusing close with correct, because I deserve more than almost, more than maybe, more than halfway love. Almost could never keep me. I need a steady, need a sure, need a
something I ain't gotta question. You were close, but I learned close isn't the same as home. You almost did, but almost is why I left. I don't need forever, just one real conversation. I'm not asking you to fix it or pretend we can go back. I just need something honest before we leave it all like that. Cause silence says too much and somehow not enough. When I'm left filling in blanks, trying to make sense of us. Did you stop loving me slowly? Did you mean what you said then? Was I holding on to something you already knew would end? I can live with the truth if you just give me that. What hurts more is wondering where it really went bad. I just need one more honest conversation. No more distance, no more guessing. Just say it plain, even if it breaks me. I swear not knowing hurts worse. One more honest conversation before we become a question mark. Maybe we won't agree, maybe closure ain't clean, but I'm tired of acting like this meant less than it did to me. We were real, at least I thought so. So why we talking now like strangers with history? I don't need your guilt, don't need polished excuses. Just one moment where the truth ain't watered down. Maybe that's all I've been holding on to. Not us, just a chance to finally understand. I just need one more honest conversation. No more distance, no more guessing. Just say it plain, even if it breaks me. I swear not knowing hurts worse. One more honest conversation before we become a question mark. So give me one more honest conversation, one real ending. I can't stand it no more. Pretending this was easy when it wasn't. Honest conversation, and now let go for real. Just tell me the truth, so my heart can stop making up its own.
No, no, nobody cheated. Nobody slammed the door. We just changed. It's hard explaining how something real can slowly fade. No big disaster, just little things starting to feel out of place. We still talk, still showed up, still said I love you sometimes. But somewhere in love got quieter, and neither one asked why. Maybe we got comfortable, maybe life got in between. Maybe we held on to who we used to be. We were good until we weren't, and that's the part that still kinda hurts. It wasn't one night, it was 1,000 small shifts. Less laughing, less reaching, more coexisting than this. you stop feeling like home. I probably did too, and that truth hurts different when nobody meant to. We kept trying past expiration, like effort alone could stop transformation. Sometimes love don't break, it just changes shape till you finally realize you're mourning something that's been gone. We were good until we weren't. No beginning, just slow burn. No villain, no saving, just two people outgrowing. And maybe that's sad, but maybe that's truth. We were good until we were. Couldn't stay. It's not even you. It's who you used to be. I miss the effort, I miss the way you used to make me feel like I mattered. I miss good morning texts that didn't feel routine. Miss how you noticed little things without me saying anything. You used to show up before I had to ask, back when love felt natural and not like something I had to chase. It's crazy how the bare minimum now got me nostalgic for what was standard then. I don't just miss you, I miss the version of us when you were all in. Maybe people change, maybe feelings do too, but it's hard not to wonder what happened to you. Or maybe this is who you've been, and effort was just something temporary. Cause slowly I became somebody you assumed would stay without maintenance. And that's what hurts, not losing you, losing the care, losing the try, losing the feeling that I was worth showing up for. I miss the effort, not just your presence, not just your name, not just old memories. I miss being chosen without confusion, without asking, without doubt. I miss the effort, because that's when I felt loved. I miss the effort. Not just your presence, not just your name, not just old memories. I miss being chosen without confusion, without asking, without doubt. I miss the effort, because that's when I felt loved. Funny how sometimes you don't miss the person, you miss how they used to love you. It's the little things, yeah, miss the most. I still reach for my phone like you're the first one I should text. Still got jokes I'd only send to you, and I remember you used to be part of my everyday morning coffee. coffee, late night calls, small things that felt permanent. And that's the part nobody tells you. When someone leaves your life, it's not just losing them, it's losing the rhythm too. You were my favorite habit, my go-to, my everyday. When you awake, you were the comfort I didn't question, till suddenly you weren't there. And now I miss you in the smallest moments, the ones I used to feel so regular. I miss knowing how your day went, miss hearing your voice without thinking twice, miss having somebody who just fit into all the spaces I ain't realized you filled. Now some nights feel longer, not cause I'm undone, just cause healing has a quiet to it I wasn't ready for. I know people aren't supposed to become the center of your routine, but you did. So losing you felt like breaking patterns I never planned to change. You were my favorite habit, the one I didn't know I'd have to quit. And maybe that's why I'm moving on felt less like heartbreak and more like withdrawal. Cause I don't just miss you, I miss who I was when you were part of everything. Some people leave and still stay in your daily life for a while. You cared, just not enough. And maybe that's what made it harder. If you gave me nothing, I could've left sooner. But there were good days, just enough hope, just enough effort to keep me holding on. You say the right things show up sometimes, love me in ways that almost felt right, but almost can't build what inconsistency breaks. You care, but not enough to stay, not enough to choose me the same way every day, not enough to fight for this when it stopped being easy. And that's what hurts, knowing love was there, just not enough. I kept trying to make sense of it, how somebody can feel so real and still fall short. But truth is, caring always commitment, and feelings ain't always action. I needed more than occasional love, more than almost, more than when it's convenient. You care, but not enough to stay, not enough, it's not enough to choose me the same way every day. Not enough to fight for this when it stopped being easy. And that's what hurts, knowing love was there, just not enough. I don't question if you felt something, I question why it wasn't enough to be consistent. Because love that stays confused usually leaves the same way. You cared, but not enough to stay. And I finally know that matters, cause I deserve more than partial love, more than half shown effort, more than wondering you care. But I needed someone who would stay. Sometimes love exists and still isn't enough. thin. I deleted numbers, moved the pictures, packed away the obvious things. Stop re-rating old messages, trying to find meaning in what changed. But some things don't leave that easy, like the night drives or your laugh or who I was back then. I let go of you, but I kept the memories in. I kept the way you said my name when it still sounded like home. Kept the random nights that meant nothing then but somehow mean more now. I kept the version of us before life got heavy, before goodbye needed no explanation. And maybe that's okay, maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe it's just learning how to remember without returning. You can move on, still appreciate what once mattered, 'cause not every love was meant to last forever. Some were just meant to leave something good behind. So I let you go, but I kept the memories, not to stay stuck, just to honor who you were. You're not mine now, but that don't erase that once you meant everything. I kept the memories, and finally that feels enough. Finally, that feels enough. So I let you go. So I let you go. But I kept the memory, not to stay stuck, just to honor who you are. You're not mine now, but that don't erase that once you meant everything. I kept the memories, and finally that feels enough. Some people leave, but the good parts find ways to stay. There's a lot I never said when I still had the chance. Oh. I acted like I was okay sometimes, when really I just ain't know how to say what hurt. Held back words to keep the peace, swallowed feelings I should've trusted. Thought maybe love meant being careful, not realizing silence can cost too much too. Some things I never said, and now they stay in my head. I never said how much you mattered. When it was good, I thought you knew. Never said when things felt different. I just hope we somehow fix it. Maybe that's my regret, not that we ended, but that I left pieces of truth untouched. You can lose somebody before they even know what was real. Now I have conversations with versions of you that only
wish I said sooner. Some things I never said. I needed more, I was scared. I loved you deeper than I showed, and now those words got nowhere to land except here with me. Some things I never said. I needed more, I was scared. I loved you deeper than I showed, and now those words got nowhere to land except here with me. Funny how honesty gets easier after goodbye.
If I knew, I would've held on different. You were laughing with me, talking about next month, like we still had plans, like nothing was wrong. So tell me, when did your mind change? Was I the last to know we were already breaking? That's what gets me, not even the goodbye, just how normal you made it feel right before I was still building on something. You were already leaving, I didn't see the ending, didn't know that was our last good day. I was still trusting, still falling, while you were drifting away. Now I replay conversations different, searching for signs I probably missed. Was your heart gone while I was secure? Did you already know what you couldn't say? It's hard mourning something you thought was safe, when your whole world's just before your mind can catch up. Maybe that's why it hurts so deep, not just because you left, but because I never got to prepare my heart. I didn't see the ending, and maybe that's what broke me most. No warning, no real distance, just suddenly gone. I was still inside what I thought was forever, while you were already letting go. I didn't see the ending, and maybe that's what broke me most. No warning, no real distance, just suddenly gone. I'm still inside what I thought was forever, while you were already letting go. I didn't see it, but I feel it now.